Hi everybody, and welcome to Working Horses with Jim. I am Jim, and these are some of my horses. Today we have Bill and Baron with us, and they are on my sled that we use for just odds and ends right at the moment, just hauling stuff around or whatever we're doing. And we have a small amount of lumber in the sled. And what we are doing today is working on our neighbor's raised beds. There's a bunch of these boards that need to be replaced, and so that's what we're doing today. William is coming down, and he's actually riding Ken because I wanted to have some sort of transportation back and forth. He's going to be doing most of this job, but I'm just kind of the gopher, and I'm hauling lumber down here for him to be working on this job. And so by having Ken down here, if something happens, he needs more material. Of course, being Amish, he can't call me up, so it allows him a way to run home and tell me what he needs, or just when he's done with the job or done for the day. So anyways, that's what we're working on today, and we'll show you off and on a little bit more about how we're doing it. Yeah, you're on that side of the fence. Tape measure and measure that box. So set it up here, make it okay, yeah. And square it up, get blocks in there. So you want screws in there? Yes. Yeah. Lay it right down. Get the box ready. Pick that up and slide in place and see if, wait, we're going to have to give enough room for this.
Okay.
So I just can or shovel, whatever. Okay, you try your board. Will it be flush? No, it's not. With the dirt I'm talking about.
That's gonna be. Can you come my way or?
Yeah, because we're gonna have to fix this.
Okay, that should work.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to fix that. Okay, so we've got this bed completely done here, and this bed is completely, the wood we've taken it away, and William will put this back together with new wood. This bed is all done. There's actually strawberries in there. This bed here, we just decided they're pretty good boards, so we just beefed up the corners, put 2x6s in the corners. And then there's one in the bed here we're going to do completely. And this bed up here, we're just going to put 2x6s once again in the corners to hold it together, because the wood's still pretty good. So that's all I'm going to do down here for right now. I'm going to take the horses home. I want to hitch up Duke and put Duke with Baron on the sled, give him a little exercise. So that's what we're doing. Okay, so good evening everybody. We are up here in my wood lot, and I drove the excavator up, and I wanted to show you guys even the finished product of the excavator. After Brian got this all done, he put a plate over this end here, and then on this end here, this is the side that was bent out completely. It was straight out here. So on this end here, he put a plate on this side also, and then he had to get a new pin because the pin was too short because of these 2 extra plates. They're pretty thick plates there too. So that should really reinforce it, and it should make a really good, should hold really well now. So anyways, I will be up here sometime here in the next little bit, cutting some more trees. This is a spot where I've showed quite a bit of logging from, and we're actually clearing some sections in here, and sometime I will explain even that a little better. Well, I made it back from the woods, from taking the excavator up, and I decided I better answer a couple of questions, because that's kind of what I've been trying to do at the end of every video, answer a few questions that people have asked. And so one person asked, how has Ken is our Percheron, has he ever done anything bad? Well, most definitely he's done some things bad. But anyways, one thing I do remember with Ken is he has lived here since he's 6 months old, and he's been right next to this road all of his life. And for some crazy reasons, his probably worst thing about him is the fact that he'll freak out when a car goes by when he's driving down the road. He doesn't ever bother when he's standing in the pasture, but when I'm driving down the road, sometimes, especially if a bigger truck especially would go by, he would freak right out. So is he perfect? No, but he's still a pretty good horse. A little update on our sawmill. I have just heard from the Kohler dealer that my part is in, so they will be here soon to take the motor off the sawmill and get that fixed. But I asked them, because it was kind of a slow leak, could I use the sawmill as long as I keep close check of the oil? And they said yes. So actually that's what I did, and I finished up a lumber order. I have a lumber order of that's actually 5/4 stuff. I've got 2 pallets there of 5/4. Then over here we just finished up another pallet of 5/4. Off to our left is another pallet of 2-inch stuff. And then over here is another 2 pallets, or 2 packs I should say, of 5/4 wood. Different random widths and random lengths. Those are mostly 14-footers, and those 2 piles right there. But anyways, that will make us a load of lumber to head up to my market up in well, up near Paul Smith's, where these logs came from that I've talked to you about. And yeah, they should be going out of here in the next couple days, so that's great. So the other question I've had is, who is your favorite horse you've had over the years? Francis? Well, that's always a hard question for probably most anybody to answer. Anybody that's had a lot of horses usually have had a lot of good horses, and I have also. But I guess probably the horse that would come to mind as maybe my favorite horse would be a horse called Mac. Mac was born in probably about 1989 or 1990, something like that. So throughout the 90s, I used Mac and his brother Rocky together for quite a long time. There was a huge difference between Mac and Rocky. Mac was just such a good, dependable, steady horse, and a good pulling horse, and just a good all-around horse. Rocky, his full brother, was a bit of a crazy horse and hard to hold and just not the best. But like I said in one of my last videos, I don't generally trade horses around, and so I just was able to make those two work together, and they worked really good together, believe it or not, even though they were so different. But anyways, Mac was a great horse. He lived till, I don't know, probably about, I think he was about 18 or so. He had some sort of a stomach issue. I don't know. We never did find out for sure what it was, but he died out here in the barnyard, and we ended up burying him close by. But he was a really good horse. But I've had a lot of good horses, so I've just been blessed by having a lot of good horses. So anyways, that's one of many. We still have more questions to answer, so I guess there'll still be more videos to do. You guys have a great day. We'll see you next time.